Hello everyone, this is the Battle Cat for Inters Racing League Tier 1 here at Silverstone. This is take 2. We've just done a quick lobby reset. We're back into things and I'm going to guess letter P is going to come out first. And yes, he does. As I was saying before, letter P is reserving today after winning the Tier 2 race yesterday. It is provisional because there's a couple of incident reports in the stewards with the stewards at the moment, so anything can happen there, but we'll let him have his win from yesterday, and he's back here reserving. And one would say, what, I thought he was a tier 1 driver. Well, he was, yes, but we dropped him down to tier 2, and he got his win yesterday and he's reserving today with the big boys again. He's going to probably do a great job given he's got some practice, but will he be able to fight with the likes of Websy, our championship leader, who is leading Meowsy by 1 point. There's 1 point in it, guys. And yeah, then we've got Yusuf and we've got Campbell here back again today. God, Yusuf's in the wrong car, I hear. I'll have to fix that up later. Yep. We're not going to reset for that. That's fine. Mash is in the wrong car. Yeah, fine. Just let me know. Remind me later, boys. Remind me later. We'll fix it up. We'll fix up the standings. Yeah, I'm sure Ozzy's messaging me going, people that go in the wrong car. Well, yeah, we could. You could put in a ticket, Ozzy. But look, I think the issue is whether or not they screw each other up in the pit stops. Otherwise, we shall just let them be. Alrighty, sitting on with letter P, I'm going to share my telemetry. He's on a hot lap. I'm making sure my Racing League tools is tooling. It is. Is that his? Oh no, he's on the back. He's on the other side. I thought that was crossing the start finish line with half the tank of battery, but no, he's not. I only know these corners, Maggots and Beckett's, and then I don't know the rest. So then you've got this DRS point. He opens up DRS. Is he opened? Yep, it's opened. What time can he do? What time did he do yesterday? Let's have a look. Let's go find yesterday's quali time. It was a 1:26 flat by Lamb. Letter P actually did a 1:26.6, and he's a couple of tenths off his time, so that's not a bad time for a first lap. There'd probably be some. He did 1:26.8. Mechanic did 1:26.6, but yeah, there's probably some track evolution. It's only his first lap. Who's the next person to cross the line? Mighty Wombat crosses the line. Might sit on with Mash. Salisbury 1:26.2. Still haven't beat our tier 2 time of yesterday by Lamb. One would say Lamb is very, very quick, and it probably should be in tier 1, but his quality times are fast, that's for sure, but hasn't yet been able to convert that on track as such. So, yeah, staying in tier 2 for now. Mash has got a huge amount of battery. Oh no, he's must have done a mistake. Yeah, I think he's charging up again. That's fine. Maybe we find someone else who's about to cross the line. Who's that? Checkered's warming up. Let's sit on with Checkered, huh? Let's sit on with Checkered. Might do a hot lap with Checkered. All right, final corner here. Puts his foot down, switches on. No, not switching it on. It's on medium. He's doing a hot lap. I don't know, boys. Is he saving that battery for later? Oh, I don't think this is a hot lap at all. Well, now he's burning. He is on a hot lap. Oh, okay. Learning some things here. Learning some things if everyone's watching. Not actually using up that battery early on. Switching down to medium again. It's right-hander here. Does he stay in 7th? He does. Doesn't invalidate. Keeps it nice and clean. Now he through the left hand, right hand. Oh, so close. Another left hand. Drops it down a gear in the right hand. Opens up the DRS. Got overtake on. Burning the battery. There's a yellow in front of him. I think there's a little bit of traffic. Just got to make sure these cars get out of the way. I think he should be right. Right-hander, another right-hander, just got to watch that curb. Crosses the line. Oh, fastest lap, 125.9, very nice. That's how it's done, everyone. You can watch it, you can try to copy it, but yep, there's no chance of me getting any of those times. Alright, we got Finns. Finns is on a hot lap, but he's towards the start of the lap. I think that was his lap. He's probably trying to get back to the pits. Aiden Rizium did invalidate there. Oh, he's probably coming back as well. Everyone's coming back. Mertz, what can Mertz do? Oh, Mertz is flying. He's going to get a little bit of a tow here. Who's in front of him? It is I was going to say it's a zinger box. It's not a zinger box. It's probably, is it Finns? Let's have a look. No, it's not Finns. It's Mash. It is Mash. There you go. Let's have a look from his point of view. Oh, Mash is on a hot lap as well. So Mertz is trying to take advantage of that. Let's see what Mash can do. Oh, he's come in. Wasn't improving. What can Mertz do? It's a 126.9. It's good enough for 12th place. Oh, the Ferraris are out. Let's see what the Ferraris can do. They've been, I think they've been jealous of the Racing Bulls. They're towing strategies every single week, and I think the boys have been working hard to try to help each other out. So it looks like Cam's in front. Cam hasn't set a time, neither has Meowsy. And I suspect, I suspect Cam might just burn and Meowsy might stay behind, but I think they'll just give each other a bit of a tow. So. All right, let's sit on with Cam. See what Cam can do. So Cam's sitting behind Meowsy. Meowsy is arguably the faster driver. So Cam's going to try to stick with him, try to get that DRS, that tow, while Meowsy does it by himself at the moment. And then I think towards the latter half of this quali, they'll probably swap it around, and Cam will try to give Meowsy a bit of a tow. Ferraris aren't doing as well as what they were last season. Last season, I think we were leading all the way through to halfway through the season. This season, the Williams and the RBs again are very strong. I think we're just holding on to P3. T2, it's just too strong at the moment. I don't think we're scoring the points, but T3 is doing quite well. T1 doing all right as well. So hopefully we can have a nice strong tail end of the season. We've got a couple of strong races coming up soon. We've got Monza and Imola, 2 home races back to back. One of them being a enduro. So looking forward to those races, and hopefully the Ferraris can get some podiums there. And Yusuf puts it on pole 125.8. Meowsy, that's 126.1, and Cam 126.4. So Meowsy, just having a chat with Meowsy. He's had some unfortunate changes to his setups, so just getting used to that, and we might not see him on the pointy end of quali, but hopefully he can get that rhythm in the race and bring home the podium at least. Just needs to finish in front of Websy. Zinger box. Who's Zinger box? Is it Yusuf? I'm confused. Everyone's confusing me. I think so. But yeah, we'll work it all out later on. Farmer Sam, thank you. Yes. Making me hungry, honestly. Could do with a Zinger box. Gotta get KFC to sponsor us, I think, huh? That'd be a good idea. Anyone work at KFC? Let's get them to sponsor us, guys. You can turn the Inters logo white and red. All right, a few guys out there at the moment. I think they're probably, I was going to say, they're probably doing some in-laps. 2 Hasses. Yep, I think it's the calm before the storm, guys. Oh my God, all these names. Who's Thomas Reed? Left for Dead. Okay. I'm not sure if Left for Dead's raced with us this season. I'll have to check the standings. I heard he is very rapid, so nice to see some fast guys at the front giving the likes of Campbell and a few others some competition, but doesn't look like we've got Campbell in the party tonight. Did check in, but is a no-show. So, look, I'm not going to complain. Oh yeah, look, Farmer had a lot to say in the Discord. I think he just had enough. Can't really blame him. Almost everything he said was true, but look, yeah, he had a bit of a spat. That's all right. Let's see if he can convert some of that emotion out on track, get a good result. Mechanic. Well, let's. I know I can't share the standings, but maybe I'll talk about the standings whilst there's a little bit of quiet at the moment. As I said before, Websy is leading, and leading by 1 point, 175 over 174, followed by. He's leading Mousy, that is, in P2. You've got Yusuf Goat in 157 and then Checkered at 130. But people like Jossie and Finns, they've been pretty rapid the last few races. I suspect they'll close that gap. But with a few, there's a fair few races to go. I think there's another five to go, including this one. One being an enduro. Look, it's anyone's championship at the moment. We had Finns retire. Didn't seem he left, so he must have retired. I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe he doesn't want to burn another set, or just can't do better than that. So let's see. So how long have we got left? We've got 3 minutes left, and who's that car? All these blues, they're all the same damn colour. Okay, Websy. Websy's the first one out. Why does that let me sit on? There we go. It's a little bit early for Websy. Might be doing a double warm-up, I think. What about the championship standing? So Williams is leading Tier 1, followed by Racing Bulls, Ferrari, Aston, McLaren. And I think if you look at the overalls, I think it's exactly the same. It's Racing Bulls. Or is it Williams? Oh, it's just the only difference is Racing Bulls is winning the overall. Racing Bull, Williams, Ferrari, Aston, McLaren. It's 29 points overall between Racing Bulls and Williams. Ferrari's a further 74 points behind. So again, the overalls aren't done and dusted yet either. So it's anyone's game. But looking at this, looking at Websy in the Williams, look, you think he's going to be pretty strong. All right, let's see what Websy can do. Who's the second driver out there? I think that's a McLaren of Salisbury, followed by the Saubers. A lot of cars nose to tail here. I think there's some funny business happening, trying to get some tows. It looks like Noah's Ark. Got a couple of Ferraris, you've got prancing horses, you've got some kick Saubers. I think there's some Red Bulls there, Racing Bulls, Red Bulls, Racing Bulls. Everyone's nose to tail. So I think Websy's maybe going to try to take advantage of some of the traffic and get a tow, but I really doubt these Red Bulls in front and Ferraris are going to allow that to happen. So yeah, Websy's backed out of that. He's charging up. So like I said, just a double outlap, it looked like. Warming up those tyres. So who is going to be the first one? I think it was Salisbury, wasn't it? Yes, I think Salisbury is probably the first. Then we'll jump on with the two kick Saubers. So is Salisbury improving? 14 seconds left of quali. Will everyone cross the line? Websy's going to do it. Is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? Oh, he just made it. All right, lucky. Timed that very, very well. Getting the most out of the track improvement. Salisbury crosses the line. He'll be the first to set a lap, and that's P3 125.9. Let's jump on with the Saubers. Who's leading? It's letter P. What can he do? He's improving by 0.166. Moves into P18, while Mertz is at P14. Got the McLarens. I think it's Joshy. Joshy moves up. Got some Hasses. Thomas Reed. Thomas, that's a pole. Mighty Wombat, what can he do? I'm jumping around. I'm trying to jump around everyone. Checkered's off. All right, let's sit on with the Ferraris. Miazzi's up by 1.85. It's not going to be enough. It'd probably be enough for a P4. Oh, and it's P6 from the Ferrari driver. Cam is crashed out. Mash is next across the line. It's a P12. Mechanic, P12, and that's it. Websy, what can Websy do? No, Websy, P8. Oh, I don't know if you got traffic. Sorry, everyone. Should have just sat on with him, but I was trying to see what everyone else is doing. So that's it, guys. Websy P8. Oh, that's very, very close there. Look at that. Aiden, Salisbury, McJamie, Checkered, Websy, all 15 nines. Then you've got a couple of 26 O's. Very, very close at the front there. But look, the standouts probably Farmer and Yusuf, P2 and 3. And yeah, like I said before, you've got Left 4 Dead, who got pole very fast. Very fast driver there with a 125.5. So, yeah, that's your grid for today's race. You've got Left for Dead's Singabox, Yusuf, Aiden, Sawzity, McJamie, Checkered, Websy, Sir Joshi, Zox, Finns, Mechanic, Mash, Apollo, Mertz, Mighty, Cam, P, and Mozza bringing up the rear. Alrighty. Going to be an exciting race. I didn't expect to see some of those fast runners towards the back there. So, Meow's a Checkered, Websy. They're honestly, they're just like flies on shit, to tell you the truth. They're right next to each other all the time, but I'm sure they're surprised that they'll be starting 6th, 7th, and 8th. All right, let's see what these guys are doing in terms of tyres. There's a little bit of funny business happening while they do wait. I'm sure they're all throwing on softs, and then at the last minute they'll change the meds at the moment. Yep, meds, Jetman, meds, soft, meds. Yeah, Flu, these guys are fast. Left for Dead, I heard, is close to Campbell's pace. If Campbell's racing today, I think that would be a nice race between the two. But yep, look, this is why their Tier 1 can never get anywhere near the pace. All right, we've got a few front runners on meds. Might just jump back. We had no safety car yesterday. I don't think we had a safety car in Tier 3 either. So it could be a race of just pure pace. It's taken a while to load up. Who are we waiting for? Oh, I don't want to do another. Don't really want to be doing another restart. Oh, here we go. As you saw there, most people did switch to meds. And we're off. Oh, and who's that? It's Williams. Has got a great start. And Yusuf's just gone straight to the lead. That was a banger of a start. Oh, there's a little bit of carnage behind. Saw some carbon fibre there, and that was of Checkered, who's got front wing damage. We've got a yellow already. It looks like Finns has had a spin. Let's jump back on the front again. And Yusuf, like I said, has got a great start. I suspect he's on the softs. Yes, he is. That just shows you how quick those softs are compared to the meds. So it's Yusuf, Farmer Sam, Left for Dead, and Sawzity at the moment. Let's just have a quick look at the position changes. Not a huge amount, but Letter P had a great start, up 4 positions. Finns is probably the biggest loser there with eight positions down. And then just ones or twos. Mighty Sam, actually. Mighty Wombat, sorry. Up 5 positions. So my trusty Racing Link Tools is telling me that just Checkered is the only one with front wing damage, but a few others aren't sharing, so could be some others yet. And Finns is into the pits. I'd imagine he's coming in for a wing change. It is a horrible and long pit stop. Will he go for hards? Hards are horrible here. They really, really are. Yep, he's getting a front wing. He's got the hards. He's probably going to try to see it through to the end. Hope for a late safety car, I think. All right, we have Farmer Sam right on the behind of Yusuf. They're trying to pull away from Left for Dead. It's currently nearly 9 tenths behind. Can they drop him? I'm sure they're going to try. Those softs don't last that long. It's a bit even actually. It's probably about 12 laps, 14 laps on the softs, and then you throw in the meds. Sorry, probably about 10 to 12 laps, I should say, on the softs. You can extend them, but I think you wouldn't really want to go too much longer than that. And Farmer Sam has taken the lead. Has overtaken Yusuf. And it's a nose to tail, all within 1 second, all the way down to P18. So these guys are very, very close. One little mistake from anyone, and you could be up the rear end of a car in front and in trouble. Josh is the only one here that's maybe a little bit at risk of losing DRS. He just wants to make sure he closes that gap a little bit. Once you lose DRS in this game, it's really hard to get back. Yowzy as well just needs to keep an eye on that. We've got another yellow. That might have been Mertz. Not sure if it was self-inflicted or not. Back on the front here, and Left 4 Dead has caught up. They're looking like they're going to drop Sawsity now, actually. Come on, Sawsity, let's go, mate, let's go. We can see on the steering wheel there, battery doesn't look that good, so not sure if he's going to be able to close that up, and he does not pick up DRS, and now we're going to find there's probably going to be a little bit of a gap here. Aiden passes him. Websy's going to give it a shot. Oh. Websy does make the move, and Aiden dropped 2 positions on that one there. Oh, sorry, Sawsity dropped 2 positions. That's how powerful the DRS can be. All right, let's see what Aiden can do. Can he close this gap? What's his battery like? Yep, not so great as well. So I think you're going to find that gap is going to extend, and actually Left 4 Dead is actually in a great position here. He's on those meds. He can go longer. And if he can stay with those those faster, softer tyres, and then pit late, get those softs, he might be in a good position here. All right, where's there some other action? Looks like there's some action here at the back with Mechanic, Cam, Letter P. Might sit on with this for a little bit, actually, give some of these guys some airtime. And Letter P is without DRS, so he's vulnerable. Let's see what these guys can do down the straight. Oh, Mechanic's had a little bit of a wide one. Cam is on the softs, so he may get a better exit out of there. Can he make it? Oh, and I think that's almost typical of what happened yesterday. Letter P, a little bit of a late move to defend, and I think I saw some damage. Yes, I did. The Ferrari's got some damage there, and I shall be reporting that if Cam doesn't. So yeah, I think just got to be careful when you're defending. It's going to be interesting to see what the Tier 2 stewards say about those incidents, and it's almost a copy and paste. So yeah, unlucky for Cam there, but Mechanic did make that move, and he is back into P13. I think Letter P might get the move done here now, and Cam is trying to return the favour in terms of defensive, and he's gone a little bit of understeer, sorry, I should say. That wing's not helping him. Yeah, Cam's not going to be happy. Right up the behind. Cam's gone wide. That wing is not helping him, unfortunately. It's probably going to lose more time. Probably should just come in and change the wing, I think, and just hope for a safety car. All right, let's jump on the front here. got Left for Dead in the lead. Oh, it looks like he's pulling away as well. Are those softs already dropping? Softs are at about 21% wear at the moment, whereas the meds are about 14, 15. It's not a huge difference. So I think the softs have still got some life left in them. And that gap between P3 and 4 is extending. It's 2.8 seconds now. It is growing. There's a move. I think there's a move happening. P8, 9, 10. Let's have a look at those moves. Movers. Websy's up 3 positions. Meowsy's down 2. Mighty Wombat up 5. I think Meowsy's just stuck in a little bit of traffic here. Has he got wing damage as well? He does. Must have missed that. So both Ferraris costing the team some money here with some front wings. Yep, Meowsy's going wide, having to let them through. Yep, Meowsy's not having a good day. I think both Ferraris not having a good day. There's, I think it's downforce is sort of medium here. I think it was a 35-20 wings, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, look, it's really important. The front wing, a little bit of damage there, and it does cost you. So both Ferraris have had to come in. Cam has put on a set of meds. Not sure if those meds will take him to the end. Meowsy, I suspect, will probably put on a set of hards, and he does. It's a nice little battle here. P8 to 13. Both McLarens in the fight. Can Zox close up that gap and get to the DRS? Otherwise, we're going to see another little breakaway group, I think. At this stage, it doesn't look like he will. Right, just looking at the front here, Websy right up behind Salisbury. Those front runners just working together to extend that lead. I think those softs are hitting about 30% now. Now's the time where you think the meds will probably be the better tire to be on. And P2 and 3 will probably just sit behind Left for Dead, try to get the toe, try to stay with them as long as they can, and then pit for those meds. Alright, sitting on with Yusuf. Let's see if he makes the move down the straight. No track penalties at this stage. It is pretty easy to pick up a penalty at this track. There was a few people last night. Especially here, I find this corner right there. I tend to pick it up right there. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, Yusuf's not really pushing. I think he's just, like I said, just trying to sit behind. You can see the red light from Left for Dead in front, just charging. And yeah, look, these front runners are just doing everything they need to do to just extend the lead. Oh, there's a nice little battle happening here. Is anyone going to yield? Oh, not really. And we've got a yellow. It's Mertz. Mertz is done, I think. He's where's he lost it? Just the last corner. And he's going to have to do a whole lap without a wing. It's a VSC. VSC, everyone. Don't know if don't know if these back markers want to pit under a VSC. Really want a full-blown safety car, I think. Now's the time for everyone to just have a little bit of a breather, charge up that battery, watch the delta. Don't want to exceed the delta, otherwise you get given a drive-through. It's horrible. There's a penalty there. Polo Pepsi's got a 3 seconds. Soft should pit. Yeah, look, if they can get, if that VSC stays out, they definitely should. It is a long safety pit entry. That's what they're doing. Just got to watch that pit entry. It's a horrible one. 60. Oh, there's a bit of a slide there from Farmer Sam. But yeah, look, everything they can do to do that, pit now, go for it. And the VSC is off. So, the front runners, probably the right time to pit. Didn't gain that much, one would say, though, under the VSC. It's a horrible, long pit straight. One of the worst. Alright, so everyone's on meds except for those at the back that had a few incidents. Mertz is coming in. Let's see what he does. Is he going to pit and quit? No, I don't think he's going to pit and quit. He's going to keep going. That's the way, mate. Okay, so at the front here now, you got Websy, Salisbury. Look, these guys, they know what they're doing, but they shouldn't be fighting. They just really want to be closing that gap, making the best they can to try to get in front of those other leaders when they pit. There was about a 5-second gap, so one would think they probably won't do that, but they want to close it as much as they can. And there's a Ferrari around, I think. Okay, it could have been Meowsy, not sure. Like I said, he's getting used to that new setup. So, and there's a sliding Mertz. Not enjoying the setup, I think, Mertz. Those hard tyres, not the tyre of choice, that's for sure. Oh, it could be doing something a little bit sneaky, but let's sit on with him and see what's happening. The front runners, it's got to be careful not to get in the way. And he's damaged his wing again. He's got Mozza coming up behind him, so he's just got to be careful not to get in the way. Letter P makes the move on Mozza. Mertz is staying out with that damaged wing. Getting the blue flags. Oh! Don't impede, Mertz. Don't impede. Alright, let's go to the front here. So the top 11 have not pitted yet, 11-lap-old meds. Probably going to stay out, I would say, until lap 14 or so. May even want to stay out a little bit longer, I hope to God, for that late safety car. Websy is setting up the move, and he has overtaken Salzity's Mercedes. Salzy going to send it again. Oh, a little bit slidey there. So Left for Dead has left them for dead. Oh, and there's a bit of a rear end there. Checkered is coming up as wing damage. Yep, front right end plate is missing. Yeah, and Checkered's car is in the pits. It's retired, and the mechanics will probably send it out so he can park it somewhere in the middle of the track. And that's just extending the lead for Left 4 Dead. 7.2 seconds. Oh, sorry, Checkered. Yeah, Checkered's had damage since turn 2. Wasn't there. So, yep. Thank you, Darkins. But yeah, Left 4 Dead is extending that lead. He's on the same age-old tyres, 7.3 seconds. And we can just see now how that car gets in the way of the Ferrari. Great job, EA. Great job. And then you can see it just being parked behind. What a waste. Okay, let's go back to the front here. Let's have a look at some other battles. I'm looking at this battle here behind Mash Jr. actually. You've got Zox, Apollo, Joshy. McLarens are in a decent position here to pick up some points. Letter P's actually doing pretty decent actually, P10. We're not going to talk about the Ferraris. Yeah. The Hards, I think the Hards are just not tired of choice at all. And has one of my drivers retired? No. I think Cam might have had a little bit of a incident there. Or just let his teammate through. Letter P is lining up Mozza. Mozza's just gone a little bit wide there, a little bit of a slide, and P just opens up the DRS. Makes that move done really easily, and Left 4 Dead is pitting. Salzity, Websy's pitting as well. Checkered's pitting, Zox is pitting. Oh no, they're not. Oh, a whole bunch of them are pitting. Mash is pitting. So they've pulled the trigger and gone for it. Where do they come out? Farmer Sam. Farmer Sam's in the lead by... So Yusuf and Farmer Sam are your supposed leaders, and Left 4 Dead is about 2.5 seconds behind. I honestly don't think that's going to be. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think he's going to close that gap with those fresh softs pretty damn quickly. Farmer Sam's 3.5 seconds behind Yusuf. Yusuf's just caught the back markers here. He wants to get past as quickly as possible. Doesn't want to be Slow down. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if they make it easy for him. Oh, Mozza's not making it easy. And Letter P. Oh, look at that closing distance on the fresher tyres. And Letter P wants to pit. Oh, that's horrible. That's what happens. That's always an issue when you have a faster car beside you and you want to pit. Very nice though. Very nice for Pete to be able to do that. Took out the marking board, which, hey, if anyone wants to report him, that could be a penalty, but you're not allowed to do that. But you'd have to be pretty petty to do that sort of stuff. But anyway, look, everyone's pitted, except for Mozza. Mozza's on the 15 lap, and Apollo Pepsi's on the 15 laps as well. P1 and P3. While Cam picks up a 3-second penalty. Okay, you can look behind now. The Ferraris on those hards are really behind the pack. Pretty much everyone has pitted at the moment. I think we've got a Ferrari of Cam not enjoying himself either. All right, let's have a look at the front here. So you've got Yusuf, who is your net leader. With Mozza behind, but Mozza is yet to pit. Probably will pit now. There he goes. So Yusuf will take the lead, and we'll have a good idea of the timing behind. You can see there, left for dead, fastest lap, 1:27.4. Has got Yusuf 3 seconds up the road. I think it was about 2.5 seconds before, unless I miscalculated, but could have been some traffic. So let's see how he goes over the next few laps. Farmer Sam is within DRS of Left for Dead, so Farmer Sam's having a great race. Then you got Webbsy in P4, 9 seconds down the road. And I think Cam has had enough. Yep. Yeah, I think that all started from the start, or sorry, from some hard defending from Letter P. Cam had some wing damage. Had to pit, put on the hards. Hards are horrible, and then just didn't enjoy it after that. So, yeah, don't blame him. And will the Ferrari get in the way of these front runners? There you go. Has to park it right there. Farmer Sam's now only is 1.8 seconds behind, so he's dropped out of that DRS. And Left for Dead is now 2 seconds behind, so he's closed a second in the last lap. And you'd think it would be just inevitable, I think, at this stage. Those softs are pretty rapid, and we've seen Left for Dead's pace. Might just keep an eye on that delta, go down, we'll see what Webbsy can do. Webbsy's on the faster softs as well, got checking in front of him on the same age softs, so these guys will probably be trying to work together, trying to close that gap up if they can. Pulling away from Mighty Wombat, trying to make sure he doesn't pick up DRS. Oh, and Checkered's just cut the corner there. Didn't pick up a penalty. Would have probably picked up a warning though. managed to keep his position. So yeah, that's interesting. Another little fight here. We've got Zox who's pushing his way through the Red Bull. A little bit of contact. Oh, and the McLaren has to hit the brakes. And we've got a letter P out in the gravel. Oh, damn, he was doing so well. I think it was P10 last time I checked, and it's dropped him down to 15 now. Aiden just makes the move on Salzity. We'll jump to the front shortly. Lefedet is now within the DRS of Yusuf. Let's see if he wants to make the move on this lap. Probably just a little bit too far behind. And is Websy going to drop checkered? No. They're gonna help each other out. Let's jump on this mid pack here. Aiden and Salzity just keep trading positions. Mash is just close behind. Got Apollo Pepsi pretty close. Mechanic on those 9-lap-old hards, just trying to stay with the pace. And I think letter P is spinning again. So yep, unlucky for P. Mighty Wombat leading this pack of 10-lap-old meds. I'd imagine Salzity should be able to overtake on the next DRS, and Mighty Wombat might just find himself vulnerable to both the McLaren, the Mercedes, and the Aston. Well, there's one. And Salzity seems to believe he's got the pace. I'd try to get you a better view there, but that was very, very tricky there. Aiden up at the P6, and we've got another yellow. It's letter P again. Could be some funny business trying to set up some safety cars. Safety cars are on, but hey. All right, we've got Lefedet in the lead now. Yusuf close behind. At this stage, Websy will probably pick up a P4 or 5. And he's probably going to consider himself lucky with that, especially after the quality position that he had, and his closest rivals out there down in P16 is not going to score any points. Letter P has retired. Where did he retire? Looks like he's hit the wall, but there is a safety car. So yeah, I think like I said, I think there might have been some funny business there, trying to bring out a safety car. I think both the Saubers may have been doing something a little bit sneaky. We've got the front runner in the lead. Everyone's going to pit, I suspect. Just got to watch that pit entry. Websy coming in. Everyone's coming in. Everyone's coming in. Will Apollo come in? Oh, no, Apollo's got... Yeah, I was going to say he might want to stay out. He's got some fresh tyres. Oh, there's some traffic. And Zox has got a 10 seconds collision with Mash. You may be able to get that removed if it doesn't serve it now. Oh, there's a double stack with the Red Bulls. Moz is staying out. Finns is in. And you suspect Meowsy would do anything to get off those hards. Nice and easy from Meowsy there. So Polo's got the lead at the moment. He's caught the safety car. Both McLarens have decided to stay out. Apollo and Sir Joshi. I did say Sir Joshi's he's got the pace. He's doing pretty well. But they're 5 and 6 lap old softs. So these soft tyres, look, they don't last that long. About 10 to 12 laps max. So they've probably got half their useful life on them already. And everyone else behind is on fresh softs. So, look, probably a good call for the McLarens. I honestly don't think they'll be able to maintain those positions, but even if they drop a couple, they'll score some good points, and that safety car is going to come out. Cuds, I think the letter of P may have done something a little bit shifty and calls the safety car. Or he may have just lost all his talent and binned it and brought out a safety car. But yeah, look. It wasn't caught on the stream, but where he parked it was a little bit unusual. So we don't really like that. Look, it does spice things up a little bit. We're going to have probably 3 laps of racing. However, we don't like that. And you know, I know now why some of these OFI drivers and other leagues don't turn on safety cars. I get it. And people tend to lose their minds. They actually lose their shit in the last few laps when there's a safety car. So it turns into slappers. All this hard work, and then, yeah, look, we'll see what happens. We suspect the safety car will probably be in this lap. Meowsy's is probably going to catch him. Finns has caught them at the moment. And Darkins is saying Mozza's going to kill people here. Mozza in P5, actually. He didn't pit either. So, look, and this is the problem, right? This is the problem with this safety car. You've got 3 people here with older softs. You've got the front runner with a 3-second penalty. The guy that was leading the race in P3 has to make his way through. Webbsy's dropped to P8. Oh, it's gonna be chaotic. Meowsy's gonna try to fight his way through. He's got nothing to lose. He's in P16. He wants some points to finish off the day. But yeah, look, we might just turn on telemetry just really quickly. Is the safety car going to come in? We would think so. There you go, safety car in this lap. So we're just going to keep an eye on Apollo Pepsi's speed. There's no Verstappen rule. It's got to be nose to tail. And that's not nose to tail at all from the Haas driver or the Yusuf. It's just got to make sure it's nose to tail. And we'll sit on with Apollo, making sure he's staying consistent speed, about 100 kilometres an hour there. And when is he going to go? When's he going to go? When's he going to go? He's leaving it to the last second. Still not yet, not yet, not yet. He's off. All right, let's turn off the telemetry. And Left 4 Dead is trying. It's clean so far. trying to get past Mozza as well. Oh, and let's have a look at this corner here. A couple of the cars behind. I think it caught a little bit napping. Mozza's dropping. Aiden's picked up a 3 seconds. I think he was trying to avoid a car. So, oh, and he's just rear-ended. I think it might have been Mozza as well. It's that's what happens when you've got older tyres. Mozza's dropped down, and so Joshy's not doing too bad. Let's sit on the front here. He's going to concede that. All right, let's sit on the front here. Let's see what happens. So Josh is trying to stay with left for dead. He's doing a great job with those 8-lap-old hard soft tyres. Yusuf's going to try to get past. He's burning. Joshy's got a little bit defensive, trying to go on the outside. Oh, Joshy with those. And I think Yusuf's made the move. Well done. Oh, and Farmer Sam, I think, just sent it. DRS is enabled. Got 2 more laps to go. Polo Pepsi's dropped down to P8. Mozza's in 11th. Oh, there's a little bit of a tap there, I think, from Joshy and Farmer Sam and Websy. I think the Ferrari has spun or had some contact. It's not Meowsy's day at all. And Websy and Farmer Sam side by side. This is allowing Checker to come through. All side by side. Hamilton and Verstappen corner. Again, side by side. This is not going to end well. Not going to end well. Oh, cuts across. Oh, how did they not crash? Oh, defensive on the grass, Oh, this is some really, really strong driving. Oh, and who's that? That's Aiden on the curb. Now Mash is trying to get involved as well. I think those soft tyres are just, they just haven't had it. If it was 1 lap shorter, Joshy would have, I think that would have paid off, but he's just dropping. All right, Webb's in P5. He's got both RBs in front of him. Checkered's into P3. Webbsy sending it. On Farmer Sam. Gone around the outside. He's going to try to stay as close to Checkered as possible. Oh, Checkered's probably letting him through. Is that what's happening? Ah, look at this. Checkered's let him through. Maximising the points for the championship leader is in P3. There's some close racing side by side here. Oh, Mechanic and Aiden. And Finns is fighting back. Let's jump on the front here. Yusuf, I think Yusuf just made the move on left for dead. Sorry guys, just missed that last lap. Oh, Yusuf wins the race. Unbelievable. Followed by Left for Dead, then Webbsy, then Checkered. Joshy P5. That's a pretty good move there with those old softs. I think it paid off. Well done. Mozza, driver of the day. Mozza in P9 actually. Look, that did bring out some excitement, that safety car. I'm sure Left for Dead would rather it didn't come out. But yeah, look, great race in there from these drivers the last few laps. This is why it's T1. Again, really strong driving. And Websy scores a whole bunch of points and brings home a podium. I'm not going to do any interviews because it's unlikely these guys are on PlayStation and I won't be able to talk to them. So we'll just go through the results. It's Yusuf, Left for Dead, Websy, Checkered, Joshy, Mash, Finns, Mechanic, Mozza, P9, Farmer Sam in 10, Aiden, Mighty Wombat, Sawsity, Apollo, followed by Meowsy, Zox. Zox might get that 10-second penalty removed. We'll see. Letter P, Cam, and Mertz. I'll see if I can go through a race director really quickly. I don't think I'll get it all. Sorry. Anyway, that was a really exciting race. That was Silverstone round 10 for T1. We are back next week. We are in Brazil Friday night, 8 p.m. for T3, 5 p.m. Saturday for T2, and then again on Sunday, 5 p.m. for T1. You would think Webbs is rubbing his hands together now after that poor result from Meowsy. The championship leader has extended his lead. Let's have a look at what the preliminary standings are. He'll be on 192, and actually Yusuf moves up into P2 at 182, and Meowsy moves down to 175 in P3. So Ferrari drivers got a lot to do to try to claw back that championship, and Webbsy could be up for a back-to-back. Join us next week. Let's see how we go for the tail end of this season. It's going to be a spicy one. I've been the Battle Cat. I am going to sign off, and thank you for joining us.